Now, sports.
On the quest for a state title, welcome back to sports, everyone. I'm Chaz Messman. Yuma Catholic baseball has fallen in the past two state semifinals, but this year the Rocks are determined to go one step further and enter the 3A state playoffs at 14-2 and as the number 3 seed.
Well, we set our goals for that state championship every year, and we've beat the now 1 and 2 teams that we would face in the semis and the finals, and we believe if we're playing good baseball, we can beat anybody.
The Shamrocks fell in their final regular season game, and in order to make a serious run at the state title, they need to find consistency in big games.
We've tried to do our best job this year. We've really struggled with coming off big wins and having a letdown. So what we just try to make sure we're doing as a team is making sure that we are taking it one day at a time.
The Shamrocks are set to face the Safford Bulldogs in the first round of the playoffs, and the Bulldogs present a unique challenge for the Rocks.
I think the lefty's going to be the hardest guy that we're going to have, is that because we haven't seen a lot of lefties this year, only one lefty. So I think that's going to be the hardest part.
I think we need to score in the first couple innings because the games we haven't been doing good. We've been slacking in the first couple innings hitting.
First pitch at Yuma Catholic between the Shamrocks and the Bulldogs is set for tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Now it's time for the plays of the week, and starting things off at number 5, Kofa baseball down a run. Fabian Burgos and Jose Castro with back-to-back doubles for the Kings. The second one drives in Burgos that ties things up against Yunker on senior night. On to number 4, Yuma baseball needing a win to clinch a playoff berth. Bases loaded, and Antonio Huerta Herbalejo finds the corner in left field for a bases-clearing double 3-run score as the Crims earned their first postseason berth in over a decade. Back to Dean Stout Ballpark for number 3, Ryan Rosas hits a high fly ball out towards center. It's going to get over the center fielder's head. Castro comes in to score, and Rosas' RBI triple sends the Kings to the playoffs for the first time since 2017. To number 2 we go, 6A softball playoffs. Pop up towards center field. Addison Duke calls for it, and she lays out to make the catch. In the end, Gila Ridge lost that one, but they are still alive in the 6A playoffs. And to Petco Park we go for number 1. Jesus Areola lines one out towards right center. Manuel Cano dives, and he's got it. An incredible catch to end the inning. Cano making plays in Fernando Tatis and Jackson Merrill's outfield. And guess what? They would be proud of that one. We're going to take another look at this one. And while we do, remember, if you have any plays that you'd like to be featured, you can send them to me via Instagram or X to @ChazMessman. Whew, what a catch. San Luis's Aolani Covarrubias scored 9 goals for the Sidewinders this past season, and today she signed her letter of intent to continue her academic and soccer career at Mojave Community College.
So we're here for to celebrate Aolani accomplishment. She's being signed by Mojave.
Aolani will continue her career with the Bighorns this fall, and she plans to study nursing. Congratulations, Aolani, and keep up the good work. Yuma represented well over the weekend at the Arizona State Tennis Championships. In the Division III, the girls' singles, Yuma Catholic's Grace Lanning, seen here, won her first 2 games before losing on Saturday in the quarterfinals. In the boys' singles, the Rocks' Ethan Gutierrez also won his first 2 matches before bowing out in the quarterfinals. Staying in the boys' singles, the Shamrocks' Austin Obika won his first match but lost his second match. In the boys' singles, the Shamrocks' Brandon Borjoquez and Marco Gutierrez also qualified for the state tournament. In girls' doubles, the Olsen twins, Abby and Claire, seen here, won their first doubles match. Then they were bounced in their second. Also, Kylie Hedeman and Francesca Cha also advanced to the state tournament. Overall, the Shamrocks boys and girls teams each qualified for the state tournament, as did the Gila Ridge girls tennis in Division I. Now on to some more individual shout-outs. In the Division I boys singles, staying with Gila Ridge, Hawks senior Drew Tams won his first match at Scottsdale Ranch Park and Tennis Center before falling in straight sets in the second round against ranked player in the division. Congrats, Drew, on a strong finish to your high school career. Congrats to Kofa senior Aaliyah Chavez. Aaliyah also advanced out of the opening round and into the Division II Sweet 16. Chavez then lost in straight sets to Peyton Tran, who was the 5th seed from Arizona Prep College. A great way to finish your high school career as well. Also, a tip of the cap to Kofa senior Diego Ambriz. Diego made the state tournament in the boys Division II single. Diego lost his opening match but finished his high school career off strong. Now to the local freshman to make the state tournament, Yuma High's JJ Sinkaila. The young criminal fell in the opening round of the boys Division II championships at Mesa Tennis Center to the 5th-ranked player in the state. Nice work on that, JJ. You have a great career and years ahead of you. It was a big day for ASU hoops as 5-star center Jaden Quintence has committed to play for Bobby Hurley and the Sun Devils. The 6'9" North Carolina native was previously committed to Kentucky, and now he's flipped to Tempe. He's rated as the number 8 player and the number 2 center in the country by 24/7 Sports. It's a massive get for the Devils as they jump over to the Big 12 next season. And that is all we have time for in sports.